here, but I'm going to do my best to escape his terrifying machines. We could probably get started now, right, Olivia? What do you think?
Absolutely, I'm ready to go.
The stragglers should have shown up earlier anyway. Anyway, guys, hello and welcome. I am Agrippa Maxentius, joined by Olivier from Slytherin Limited. We are here basically doing a multiplayer match in the game Legions of Steel. Now, as you can see, I can't give away too much because whatever Olivier hears, he's going to certainly use against me. But let's just say I'm going to go ahead and start planting my troops onto the field. We are playing electronic warfare, so neither of us knows what the other is doing. That is hoping that a certain person doesn't go and check the Twitch stream in the middle of a game.
I promise I won't.
I must say I could not. I would be just too tempted, and I probably would take a look. But this should be fun, so we're going to be starting just on the basic lines of fire here, trying to escape from the machines as Olivier tries to hunt down my humans. Obviously, I'm going to be using a lot of different techniques here that aren't necessarily going to be running out directly into combat. That would not be a great idea for me. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn here, and Olivier can go ahead and do his thing. I'll tell you when it's done, Olivier. And there we go. So you guys will see Olivier's phase once he's done with it. Once I restart my turn, we will see what he has done. So we're not going to be missing that. And I can kind of take a look at the chat while he's there.
Okay, I'm deploying my units. There is your replay first. That's my turn. I have so many units.
Just keep the, I would say just keep the Archfiend back and just don't use him, you know, what's the need? Just, I'm very afraid of that
like
fiend.
A handicapped game?
Sure, exactly.
Can do that.
No, you could definitely use him. I think, as far as your Archfiend goes, I'm not going to try to kill it, or I'm just going to essentially try to escape from it, if I see it.
Oh, you will see it extremely quickly.
I will, although I often see these things too late. The only thing I see is a trident.
I finished my turn.
Okay, awesome. So here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and do our turn. See how we're going to fare against Olivier here. So, obviously, for those of you that are new to this particular game mode, or just new to Legions of Steel in general, this is a game mode where all I really need to do is escape from this terrifying production facility. And that is what this essentially is. This is a machine production facility. We are the humans, or possibly alien races, as this is sort of a confederation of many different races to combat the machines. So all we really have to do is that. We've got to escape. So I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to be very careful about telling you what doors I'm opening and such. So pardon my lack of detail as I usually provide on these streams. We're going to go ahead and just move through, as you can see, very carefully. We want to be very careful with any door we open, because Olivier's machines could be waiting on the other side, prepared to kill us. And this is something I don't want to happen. But we're going to have to take a few risks, obviously. If we just stand back and don't do anything, he's going to win, because his entire point is to stop me from reaching that exit. So I'm going to go ahead. I believe my turn is over. Olivier, it is your turn, my friend, and we shall see how you fare and how many humans you can catch.
Yes, I can see the game now. So what's the replay look like?
Metalasil says, you learn nothing from the Terminator movies. You can't escape the machines. We shall see, Metasil, we shall see.
That's a lost fight, indeed.
Oh no, for who? This is bad.
I love grenades.
Oh no, he's using grenades. I hope only a smoke grenade, at the very least.
Machines have only smoke grenades, so you should be safe.
Excellent. But they still have tridents.
Yeah.
I think earlier when me and Olivia were kind of testing this out, guys, I threw a K-pulse grenade and killed one of my men, which is without a doubt one of the dumbest things I've ever done on Legions of Steel. But it was quite funny. I'm sorry you guys missed that.
Alright, I suppose you can see the game now.
Okay, let's take a look, Olivier. Here we go. We're gonna jump in here, guys, and once again try to escape the machines.
I'm sure we'll face them this turn.
Oh no. Let's see. Okay, guys, we already hear that very familiar stomping of mechanics. Take a look here. I don't like this one bit. It's too quiet. Alright, so Olivia has warned us that we're going to face something this turn. This worries me. This lets me know that he either has somebody on the other side of certain doors, which is quite possible, or he's already spotted my location. Either one is going to be trouble for me, essentially. So I'm going to try something a little different here. If you guys can take a look at my screen, obviously, this is what I'm going to try, because I suspect there's something on the other side, but I missed, and that's not good news. That sort of defeats the purpose of that attempt. So we're going to go down here, and as you can see, try to go on our other route. Again, I can't be too specific here. So I jump down.
I'm really interested.
And we're going to jump with this guy. Now, actually, I believe it would be better to go ahead and lock him, and this way we can certainly use him a lot more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, as you guys can see. Move that way, and I believe we are more or less finished with our turn. Now, I'm very worried because I know that Olivier can get sneaky and end up winding up behind me with his machines, which would be extra scary, but would also make this an extra cool stream. So let's go ahead and end the phase. Olivier, it is your turn, and let's see how the machines do.
No
hey,
worries,
Jubarb,
machines
welcome.
are not super intelligent.
Venpause, that's not very nice.
What have you done?
He did excellent yesterday. No, I think he will certainly crush me, especially if he gets the Assault Fiend out. I'm very afraid of that particular unit. He actually got extremely, you did very well in the fight yesterday, Olivia, right? On the stream, or was it the day before?
I was extremely lucky.
You were extremely lucky. Like, you should have gotten totally destroyed, but you actually got really lucky with the percentages, and you lost all the, I guess, the rolls for initiative, which really sucks when that happens. That also happens to me quite a lot. I don't seem to get a lot of those initiative rolls. Hi, Gamelget. Yes, it is a cool game, man. You should definitely pick it up, man. So for those of you just arriving that wonder why you're taking a look here at a My Game screen, I am playing a versus match with Olivier from Slither Unlimited, and that's why we are essentially here. We wait for his turn to end, and once I jump back into my turn, we see, awesome, we see exactly what he's doing. So we're going to just play this like a regular multiplayer match. Let's see what the machines have done. Here we go. I'm tensed up. I don't want any of my men to die. All right, here we go. Oh no, doors are opening very close. He's going behind. I get the feeling he's got to be going behind. Alright, well.
I'm just lurking in the shadow, I don't fight.
That's exactly what I expect. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I get a feeling you're behind me. Guys, I'm gonna take... Oh, maybe I'm just getting a little paranoid. Okay, I wasted some movement points looking behind me, and he's nowhere to be seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving. As you can see, paranoia can play a part in this game. If you take too much time to look around, you're in trouble. There we go! A shot by Olivier by one of his machines. We now know where the evil machines are. We're going to go ahead and try to escape their wrath. And oh my dear, once again, look at these machines. We got very, very lucky here, guys. Extremely lucky on entry. And I'm going to go ahead and actually switch to a K-Pulse grenade. Actually, you know what? That didn't work so well last time. I'm going to go ahead and switch to automatic fire and see if we can take Olivier out here. That's a first miss, guys. We're going to get a second shot. Another miss. So far, very bad luck on both our parts. And I'm thinking all I can really do right now is stay silent and try to do my best not to get killed. Let's go ahead and... just want to see. I think everything's good on that end. I want to go ahead and possibly start working on the other end. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and let Olivier do his thing. Our guy here is in a very bad position, as you can see. Not sure if he's going to be surviving for much longer.
Okay, I'm loading the replay.
Yes, you're going to be very pleased with the situation.
And what, the probability is good for you, or...?
Good for you. Actually, it depends. We've both missed every shot so far.
Oh, yeah.
So, which is... I kind of like that.
Alright.
I'm curious as to what you guys in the chat, which are you preferring right now in terms of the factions? Do you guys prefer to play as machines, or are you more like me, commandos?
Oops.
Oh, he said oops. This is going to work in our favor, guys. This is good. I hope so.
Come on. I want to open this door. Ah!
Oh, did you get surprised?
Yes, but...
Nice, Heron. Yes.
You will like the trident, right? It's your
oh,
favorite
no,
weapon,
no.
So.
He's going to be using the trident. And this is probably, I must admit, my favorite creature in the game. You'll be seeing him once we go ahead and start our turn. And I believe that Olivier has just used him. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing from what he just said. This is, without a doubt, my favorite character in the turn. He's got a trident. If he gets next to you, his chance of hitting, I believe it's 97% or 96%. Essentially, you're just finished. You'll be killed instantly. Cleaved in two, cut in 4 pieces, quartered, whatever you want to imagine. Just know that the trident is absolutely deadly.
Alright, your turn, Agrippa.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what you've done. Alright, let's take a look here, guys. Let's see if Olivier has managed to strike out or kill any of my commandos. Remember, we only need one escaping off the map, but each one he kills makes it less and less likely that that's going to happen. So here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a look. Obviously,
there are casualties.
We have to be very concerned. Oh, I assume that. Let's see. Oh, missed the covering shot. He missed the strafing shot, and actually he got the second strafing shot. Really great tactics there by Olivier with the strafe. And now I'm concerned. It looks like we actually missed the kill on the bottom there. I don't know what killed me. And the door is closed. This is even more terrifying. I'm assuming that he probably has that fiend, that assault fiend, pop out, strike me. I'm only guessing, though. I don't know for sure. But things don't look good right now for the humans. Let's go ahead and do everything we can to even our odds a little bit. Alright, we've got a missed shot by the enemy. We're going to go ahead and return fire here, guys. Now, we got lucky enough and got that hit, but once again, I don't know how lucky we're going to be at the end of this match. We'll go ahead, end the turn. Olivier, it is your go. 2 humans left. The machines are doing their job at eliminating life.
Okay. What happened? Okay, I missed this one, which makes sense. Ah, you went... Okay, go to the south.
Yep, Heron, I kind of realized that. I'm hoping that the silliness of that move will confuse the enemy. We'll see. Vlad, that's a good question. I guess as far as the lore goes, this is both humans and aliens that are working together. So I guess this would be a better question to ask the developer. Olivier, would you be able to answer that? If we will ever be able to play as aliens, or are some of the commandos possibly aliens, possibly non-human?
Actually, it's based on a board game, and there were like other factions with the humans, because it's like the entire galaxy against the machines.
Yep.
The problem is that in the base game, it's only like commandos from Earth against the machines, and of course, if the game is successful, we'll be able maybe to have an expansion or some DLCs with other factions.
Oh, awesome. And by the way, we just got Gamelget to buy a copy of the game, so this is good. Thank you, Gamelget.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, man. Enjoy. But first, watch the stream. Don't go play yet. You wait. You must learn. Yeah, so that's an awesome answer. So there you go, guys. The more successful the game is, you know, basically the more likely there is to add those alien factions, and that would be really cool. New grenades, new attack methods, etc. Could really add a great degree into the game. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I'm scared. Let's go to launch, guys.
No, there's no reason to be scared.
Oh, no reason to be scared unless I have just one guy left.
I'm just putting pressure, doing nothing, waiting.
Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, yes, I see exactly what you're doing. Okay, fair enough. So, as you can see, guys, he did not chase, which gives me a little bit of hope. I don't know if hope's the right word here. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a huge risk here. And remember, with this particular unit, we get more than a single shot, in case he's got any buddies on the other end. So let's go ahead and do that. And I already can see or detect that that's not going to be the right way to go. So we're going to pop up this way, and this is kind of our only chance at escape. All right, Olivier, it is your go in about 2, 1. There you go. All right, guys, place your bets now. Who do you think is going to win here? Do you think I'm going to escape, or am I inevitably going to wind up with a trident protruding from my helmet? Let us know in the comments below.
That's interesting.
Metalasil, that is a paradox that frightens me a lot. Yes, at some point the machines could take over the weapons and suddenly we're all dead.
Seriously.
So as you can see, he's kind of trying to run down the time. I believe, is it 10 turns, Olivier? Before, if I don't escape in 10 turns, I'm dead?
Yeah, absolutely. We are
okay.
We are finishing turn 6.
Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. In this case, we may not get to the door. It's hard to tell what might happen. Indeed it is, Heron. We will see. Alright, so let's jump in here. Alright, guys, let's take a look and see what Olivier has done. Remember, we only have 2 commandos left here. And they look very vulnerable. Oh boy, there we go. He's going straight for the heavy trooper with 2 different machines. 3 shots misses, 4 shots missed, 5 shots missed. My goodness. However, he does have my trooper totally surrounded. He's thrown a dispersion grenade to get his guy out of the way and avoid any cover fire, which is pretty awesome here. I'm going to do my best. We've got to keep moving, guys. The dispersion grenade is going to make things very hard, but we must try. And as you can see, this becomes a very difficult situation. We're going to go ahead and pop this guy out. Grab him. And I'm going to have to do something a little bit different here. I don't think we can make it to turn 10 unless we just basically rush. So we've got to be a little crazy, as it were. Now, right there, I made a serious mistake not adding the movement lock. Part of me wants to go ahead and turn back this way. Part of me wants to stay still. and I think I'm going to stay still. I'm in a very difficult situation, as it were. Let's go ahead and send this over to Olivier. It is your turn to decimate the humans, Olivier.
I hope so.
That was amazing. That was a very lucky command of Vlad. I don't think he's going to be as lucky next time. Vlad PW123. This is a good question, Rikamis. I'm trying to keep this particular game very, very quick, primarily because you guys kind of have to wait for Olivier to do his turn, and then we pop back over. So at this point, I'm just keeping a basic try to escape as quickly as possible without using any real command points. But we can certainly try them in the next match.
Gonna use my radar.
Yes, he is, Heron. This is true.
Find your last... Ah, you're here.
Yes, I did not stray far from the action. He is, Heron. And actually, I'm not sure. That's a good question, man. I'm not sure if it works to my favor. That's kind of why I stayed there. Olivier, do you know if the dispersion smoke grenade has the same effect in covering a human as it does a machine? In other words, if the human is in that dispersion smoke?
Just to be clear, it's not dispersion grenade. Dispersion means that the grenade was missed in terms that it didn't explode at the right tile. It was exploding like a couple of tiles next to the original target. So it's just a smoke grenade, and yes, for me it covers both machines and commandos.
Oh, nice. Okay. So this could work almost to the enemy's advantage in a way.
Yeah. It's just reduced accuracy for everybody.
Okay.
Maybe not for the trident.
Oh no, nothing reduces accuracy for that. It's far too large. Oh, and we're getting a few more people in the chat. Welcome, guys. We're doing a versus match here in Legions of Steel. Machines versus Commandos. Now, right now, we're just doing a Lines of Fire game mode. We may do Recon next. We may try another Escape game mode. But we will soon see. Okay, my turn. Let's go ahead and see what happens. And let's hope we have a chance to escape. Remember, guys, we only have 2 turns left to escape from this area, so we really need to start moving quickly, and I don't think we're going to get past the massive army of machines, but we're going to try our best. There we go. He got the heavy trooper. That leaves one guy left, one very, very scared and alone Marine here, or rather, I should say, I guess Space Commando. We're going to go ahead here, open the door. This is not going to be good. And there we go, some covering fire by Olivier. 2 misses. We got really lucky. I'm wondering just how lucky we're going to get here. So we're going to use one of these babies. This is called a K-Pulse grenade. This killed me last time, but I think time is of the essence. And how the heck could that happen? A miss with our K-Pulse grenade. I am terrible with the K-Pulse. Alright, so here we go. This will more or less, I think, be the end. This is basically allowing Olivier to come into the room. This commando is just finished. There you go, Olivier. It is your turn.
All right.
This is true, Rikamis. In fact, I should have been doing this way before, now that you mention it. I think next time I'm just going to try to rush past. So the short answer to that question is there's no way I'm going to be escaping his next attack. So I'm trying to shorten things, as it were.
Dodged it. And that's it, I suppose.
That is it, guys. He has crushed my commandos. Let's take a look here. We're going to go ahead and try another game mode, guys. So we're going to jump in here. And just real quickly.
You can even have the replay of the last turn if you want. But...
Can we? Oh, let me take a look. All right, guys. So we'll take a look at the replay here for the final turn and see how he got me. I wonder if he got me with a trident in style. That would be cool. If he got me with just the blasters, I will be slightly less impressed. There we go. Wow, a dodge on the first. A definite hit on the second. Oh, that's too bad for the commandos. And there we go. An awesome win there by the machines, led by Olivier. we're going to go ahead and jump back here, guys, to the lobby and create a new game mode. What do you think we should go for, Olivier?
That's a good question. I had in mind like Recon in Force that you can play with humans. Then I will be the hunter again, and maybe the last one you will play with the machines if you want to.
Okay,
but I think it's better that you play with the commandos for this one because there are way more commandos at the beginning. So for the audience, they can follow your screen. That would be probably more interesting.
Okay, awesome. So I should play as the commandos?
Yeah.
Okay, epic. So we're going to go ahead, guys. We're going to try the Recon in Force, locate the secret access, and exit 4 commandos through it. Oh, boy. And I believe, Olivia, if I'm not mistaken, that the exit points are randomized each game. Is this correct? So in other words...
Actually, yeah, you have 5 potential exits, and only one is the right one, and you have to walk on the tile with a commando to check if it's a fake exit or the right one.
Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy seeing me get destroyed. This will be pretty cool. So here we go, guys. And this one should take quite a while. We'll get started here for this particular one. Now, Olivia, you already know what the password is. We'll go ahead and just call this one Surtur for our game name, and the password is the same.
Okay.
I'll tell you when it's up. Oh, well, they see it anyway. What difference does it make? Well, there you go, guys. Not much of a password in any case. Join quickly, lest one of you lesser peons joins. We never know. It's a private server, boys. Stay away.
Okay, accepted. And you start.
Awesome. Here we go, guys. We're getting started on the Recon in Force, and I must admit, I have never played this game mode, so this is going to be interesting for me to kind of see what it's like, what it's about, etc. I believe... Yeah, I hope so. I believe, Olivia, you start with a random machine, right? Yeah, there we go. So as you guys can see here, the machines receive randomly 1 nightmare. There's a 50% chance of that. 2 nightmares, 33% chance, or 1 assault fiend for 17%. So let's hope none of those assault fiends pop up anywhere on this map. As you can see, we're starting in the center, and I gotta say, I love the look of this map. Just the actual artwork on it is really cool, in my opinion. So I hope it makes for a fun match here. These doors look interesting. Let's go ahead and I think we should have actually put our heavy weapons team here.
The exit should be like 5 yellow points or icons or something, with a question mark probably.
Oh, cool. Okay. And
so
let's
if you
go
zoom
ahead.
out, you should be able to.
Let me take a look. Yes, I see them. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go, guys, for obviously. You guys can see why we're going for certain ones. We're gonna go ahead and take this gentleman here, drop him, and obviously the sergeant I like to put in the middle. Let's go ahead, spend leadership points on initiative, validate, and here we go. We're going to spend 2. I don't believe we start with any. We may start with leadership points. Oh, I guess we do. Awesome. So I will go ahead, and I will be the first one to move. So here we go, guys. We will be moving first, and I think this is almost a necessity facing Olivier because he makes great use of ambushes, and this is something that I don't want to happen. So I'm going to try to get out there as quickly as possible and set up some cover. Move up. Now, obviously, we can't do much with this guy until next turn, but he will have his use. Let's move up with this guy, too.
Not that you have to exfiltrate 4 guys, if I remember well.
This is true. So we can have a few sacrificial lambs.
Yeah.
But...
You can sacrifice one of the 2 teams or something.
Exactly. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna... There's only one reason I'm doing this, and that was basically to speed up the process, guys, if you were wondering. Let's go ahead and move this guy. I wonder if we should use some initiative points. What do you guys think? Huh? I don't think we'll do it yet. Let's wait. We're going to need them later. So let's go ahead. I think running down this corridor might be a good idea. And as you guys can see, I'm just kind of trying to cover all angles that I can. I actually am getting a few tips from Olivier himself because I saw him playing this match 2 days ago. So I'm kind of trying to sort of mimic his movements in terms of cover. Let's go ahead and...
That's a good intel for me, so I don't know what you're doing at the moment.
But I may be lying, you never know. Maybe doing the exact opposite. And we're going to do this as well. I told you guys why we were going to do that beforehand, so you will understand. And let's go ahead. It's now Olivier's turn. Now, Olivier, do I need any specific troop to check? Does it have to be like a corporal or a sergeant, or?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Any commando can check if it's the exit or not. But you really have to be on the tile, though. At one tile, you cannot see it, so you have to walk on it, technically.
Okay, awesome.
All right. I'm crossing my fingers to have an assault fiend immediately. I can hear you moving.
That's always less creepy for me when it's the machines. When I'm playing as the machines and I hear humans moving, it's like the pitter-patter of like a bunny rabbit. I'm not afraid at all. I'm just like, those humans will die. But when I'm a commando and I hear the machines, I'm like, no, stop getting close.
And it's already your turn.
Alright, here we go, guys. Let us see what the sneaky Olivier has done with his machines. It's going to be interesting. I'm hoping that he has not come into contact yet. Let's see. Okay, so there's going to be one area we're going to be checking first. This is assuming he has no moves here. For leadership points, I believe... How many leadership points do we start out with, Olivier?
Excuse me?
How many leadership points do we start out with?
Actually, like the surgeon provides 2 leadership points and the corporal 1. So if 2 of them are alive, you have 3 of them. It's there are the stars on top right of the screen.
Okay, excellent.
And if you do not allocate them for any reason, actually it's done automatically for the dodge ability on a random commando on the map.
In that case, let's take no leadership points. I like the dodge ability. Okay, so it looks like we've already won.
You can give yourself like the dodge ability to the commando you want to, because the problem is that when it's automatic, you cannot choose what commando has it. So.
Oh, awesome! So you just drag this or drop it on whichever character to choose, and then select the dodge ability from there.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. Let's see. So I might not select the E yet.
The surgeon, for instance, because it's valuable.
Okay, so as you can see, guys, we're gonna go ahead here. Finally, we have remembered to lock. Oh dear, that did not work out as planned at all. And I am locked, so I had no idea why that didn't work. All right, guys. Well. That's certainly a waste of a turn. Let's go ahead and we're still moving through here. Let's pop open this door. Alright, things seem pretty silent on this side. But don't forget that he can hear those doors open too, and maybe even determine where the noise is coming from. So let's go
there is
ahead.
A question, what is leadership? I think the best way to explain it is that it's only for commandos. The machines have no leadership. It's like extra abilities, extra skill for a turn. You can use it for the initiative turn and have a better chance to start the turn, or you can use it for dodging or having 1 extra move or 1 extra rotation, and also to increase the accuracy when you fire. Are you still moving, Agrippa?
Yep, still moving. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with
Where
this heavy trooper. Yeah, exactly. This is the question I am asking myself. Alright, well, since we did that, we're going to go ahead and try to make up for that mistake by just basically going a different way, guys. So we're going to go ahead, we'll lock movement again, and move this way with the Super Trooper. And now it is your turn, Olivier.
Brilliant.
And let's see if we can locate this exit. We may get lucky like Olivier did yesterday and find the exit extremely close, which would obviously work out in our favor hugely. Or the exit may be entirely on the other side of the map, in which case we're totally screwed. But we're going to try anyway. And also keep in mind, guys, that Olivier could be spawning, these troops spawn randomly, so he could very well be spawning, like, just nightmares, which are not that big of a deal. They could still kill us, but not nearly as terrifying as an assault fiend. There you go, he's got 2 nightmares. Thanks, Rickamies, awesome. Oh, no way, Metallicil. You should have seen him 2 days ago, man. He wiped the board with the game. He got very lucky, but he did an awesome job. And I think he won just about every match 2 days ago.
Yeah, indeed. That was my day.
Yeah, that was definitely... He kicked ass. Let's take a look here. Thank you, Rikamaze. Awesome. Oh no. I don't know what kind of sound that is, if it's a good one or bad one. We're gonna have to see. So he's either gotten a kill, spotted one of my guys, or gotten a covering shot from one of my guys. I wonder.
You will see the result immediately because the turn is over.
Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Well, that's maybe
I'm
a
sure
good
you'll be happy that
yeah.
you saved some commanding point for dodging.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna launch. Here we go. Alright guys, I will zoom out immediately so we can see essentially everything that's happening. Alright, there we go. A miss from Olivier. A dodge once again. So yeah, awesome. We got lucky. I'm gonna go ahead here and allocate a different amount this time, because I want to make sure I win this roll. Once again, we won. Olivier is just unlucky on the rolls. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. Okay. I think we already have a plan here. So let's go ahead. We're going to turn. We're going to lock.
I usually commander weapons are better as well, so your probability to hit me is higher.
I always thought there should be an option for each machine to have like a melee attack, not just the initial machines. Alright, here we go, guys. Oof. Not good. Alright, let's take our second gentleman here. Wow, okay. 2 misses in quick succession. That can't be good. We're going to go ahead and continue, obviously. I'm not going to worry too much about busting open the doors as I did last time, because, again, we want to sort of find these positions as quickly as possible, and once we locate them, we need to get these guys together quickly. So let's go ahead, turn this way. Pop up to this door here. And actually, if I can use one of those initiative points to fire an extra shot... Could I use the initiative point to fire an extra shot, Olivier?
Yeah, absolutely, but it costs 2 of them.
2? Oh, well, this may be a good use for 2 initiative points. Let's go ahead. Make sure I drop them in the right place here. Awesome, there we go, guys. We already got an extra shot. Wish me luck here. And another miss. That's
no.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievably bad luck there. 3 misses with 66% chance. 66%. Wow. What is going on? I think your luck from yesterday, from the 2 days ago, is rubbing off. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're gonna end the turn, guys. It does. It really does. You get very lucky. You get unlucky on the rolls, but very lucky on the shots. Kid Chaos, yes, of course. Olivier is right now the representative for Slytherin LTD on the stream, so he will take those questions. Of course, we'd like to keep the questions sort of focused on this game, if possible.
Where are you going? You're running on the south, but there is no exit here, right?
Oh, perhaps I have a plan.
You have a plan? Or
have a cunning plan.
Maybe you have a plan.
Not all men need to survive.
Bloody human. Alright. Ah! Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this turn.
Oh no, that's gonna mean I am very unhappy with it. But here we go, guys. Let's take a look and see how our commandos fared in this turn. Of course, last one we missed 3 shots. I mean, unbelievable. 66% chance to hit. Here we go. Yes, he got a hit. Wow, very nice hits there by Olivier. Now, interestingly enough, he's actually got us spotted on several different corners, and I believe that you are going to be getting the initiative roll here. So there we go. You won the initiative roll. I actually should have spent that last star on that, but that's all right. It's a bit too late. It's your turn, Olivier. And
Okay,
this is going to give him a great
play
chance
twice in a row.
to wipe me out.
So I was not able to answer a question in the chat because I was disconnected from Twitch. So
Oh, I could
don't know
read it
what
to
was the
you,
question.
Olivier.
Is the-
Keo Chaos is asking, I was wondering what prompted them to resurrect such an old board game as Legions of Steel. I had the game way back in college, 2 decades ago. I thought it was long
Well-
dead and forgotten.
The thing is that it's not us. It's the developer themselves. Like the main game designer,
Right.
who is a French guy actually, is just completely in love with the board game, and was not able to make his own game for a while because he was working for the companies. And this time he had the chance to make his own project. It was on Kickstarter actually for a while, and he failed. And then he came to us, and we published him. That's it.
Yeah, I guess the best way to explain it is Slytherin are sort of the, they support the game, but the actual studio that created Legions of Steel is Studio Nyx, I believe a French company, and this may be their first game, right, Olivia? This is number 1.
Absolutely, yes.
So this is, I would say, I mean, pretty awesome to see the studio's first game up here do so well and just be such a great game. You guys can probably imagine how tough it is for a new studio starting out to get off their feet, so definitely make sure to support.
I'm stupid. Okay, just understand the rule now. Right, no problem.
Well, we were having, this is, if you guys want to discuss this little factoid, we were actually kind of having a discussion earlier on whether or not, do you guys think machines, or these machines specifically, have 5 senses, like humans do, or just general universal sense? So in other words, can a machine know that a human is in a room without any lights on, without any smell, anything like that? I think they can. And I think for future multiplayer games, to make it even more interesting, we should somehow, and I'm not sure how we would do this, make it so that the machines don't have to deal with electronic warfare. They can just kind of know where the humans are. Of course, this would lead to a very quick end to a match, but certainly would be somewhat more realistic.
You know, I'm pinging some areas with the water, but I cannot find you. Where are you? Okay.
All
This
over the
is
place. The easy answer to that question is all over the place.
This is not a good news for you.
Exactly.
Never split the team.
I don't trust myself. I'm not a good gambler, so I want to check each and every exit.
Because you have to exit 4 guys, right? So if you
Yep.
find it but you're alone...
I'm screwed, exactly. I'm gonna have to somehow get those guys back there. Oh, awesome. V. Paulus can answer most of those questions. That's excellent. I did not know we had another Slytherin member here in the chat.
Yeah, there is Van Paulus. Absolutely.
Yeah, Vlad, that's possible. There would be some way, if my theory were correct, that machines, have none of these senses. There would be some way to sort of corrupt their ability to know where you are, possibly.
It's your turn, by the way. I don't know if you're playing at the moment, but...
Okay, awesome. Let's take a look here.
If you're lucky on initiative, you may have the chance to play 2 turns in a row, so...
Well, I hope so.
Locating the exit will Be easier.
You won
certainly.
again. You won the initiative again. All right,
Really?
Here we go. Yes. All right, guys. There we go. An excellent kill on that commando. At this point, we're gonna have to go ahead and just throw all our eggs in one basket, and essentially assume where the enemy is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead here, as you guys can see. We're going to change up our tactics a little bit, and we're going for simply one exit or two exits, because at this point we don't have the opportunity to really test out multiple exits. It's just not going to work out for us. Let's go ahead, keep moving as well. Well, maybe we could... no, I'm not going to get too risky. Let's lock him as well, guys, and he can serve as a sort of protector. And actually... probably should have locked him the other way, but I think that he may actually have some units here. No, none at all. Fair enough. Now, next turn, if we don't get some pretty good counters, guys, we will start using the run feature, and we will just try to just book it to the nearest exit. Let's go ahead here. Ooh. All right, we are getting close to something, guys. Let's hope this works out. Okay, Olivia, it is your turn. I'm going to go ahead and actually use a leadership point on the initiative roll, because I'd really like to win this again. Yes! Okay, guys, we got the initiative roll. We get to go ahead and move a second turn. Sorry about that, Olivier. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to be a little crazy, and we are going to start running. We can quickly check.
Wow.
Exit is not here. No! All right, as we've seen, guys, the exit is not where we wanted it to be. I'm going to go ahead and try to fire some shots here at the enemy. I'm going to move closer, and there we go. Wow. You guys see that? That's scary. Seeing as this trooper can actually fire quite a few rounds in automatic fire mode, actually, I think we'll keep it to basic firing. Let's take a look here. He's just too far for us to definitely get that shot, so I'm just going to stick to basic fire. And once again, so many misses. We have not got a single hit so far. That's it. We're going to go crazy now. We're going to pop out with our corporal and going to try something interesting here. Time for another K-pulse. Hopefully it'll work better for me than it did last time.
No chance.
Oh, nice.
Consistent.
Okay, we got one with the K-pulse, but not the two I was looking for. So let's keep moving, guys. We're going to go ahead, and once again, for this fellow here, he's going to have to take a running stance because time is of the essence, and we soon need to discover a new location to check. And I am circling it right there with the mouse so you guys can see the next one we're going to go for, and hopefully survive. As you can see, he knows where we are with his machines, and this is troubling. But as you guys can see, we may have a little surprise if he decides to chase. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and make sure we've moved all our men where I want to move them. I think we have. It doesn't look like that corporal is going to have a very good day. And let's go ahead and end the phase. Here we go, guys. Olivier, it is your turn.
All right. So things have probably changed a lot because you played 2 turns in a row. So
I got 2 turns and I did quite a lot of running. This time I'm just trying to run as quickly as possible.
Fighting?
Yes, I've learned from my mistakes.
Okay.
No more fighting for me. Interesting, Rickamis. Rickamis says any entity that is self-contained, whether metal or meat, would need a way to experience and interpret its surroundings. So machines with senses isn't far-fetched. Interesting. Possible. Very possible. Maybe maybe I'm confusing or conflating emotion and sense. So, for instance, maybe they can hear, smell, see with just no real emotion attached. But that's an interesting point, actually.
Grenade.
Yes, I love the K-pulse. But it didn't work as intended. It kind of did. I guess the shrapnel did not hurt one of your machines, just kind of bounced off. Or actually, I guess the K-pulse would just be an electromagnetic pulse, so maybe it just didn't affect his systems.
Ah. That's not easy. I don't have a lot of spawn points, so... Alright. Guys, now...
Rickham, that's definitely possible, but that would obviously, wouldn't that be assuming, well, I guess if it's a central server, but wouldn't that be assuming that on the other end there must be some sort of human controlling them? But I'm not sure.
Okay, I finished my turn. Let's see who has the initiative. I think you will see first, right?
Let's take a look.
But it's your
I
turn,
believe I will.
Agrippa.
Here we go, guys. This is our last chance
I got a kill.
Oh, you did? Oh, no. I'll go ahead and
Yeah,
zoom out to see if we can spot it. And this is our real last chance as far as finding an exit. So there we go. Oh, yeah, he chased. I was worried he would do that. And wow, very smart there by Olivier, throwing the dispersion grenade so that we cannot get the cover shot for any reason whatsoever. That is awesome. So he kind of had an idea that we might have a guy watching there to make sure he wasn't going to give chase. And here we go. I won the initiative roll. That's awesome. But of course, if this is not the exit, we're in serious trouble. So let's go ahead here. We're going to turn this gentleman a little bit. Lock his movement and get the hell out of here, or try to. Let's get this guy up here as well. And as for this fellow, I'm just going to keep him right there. Once again, we do still have quite a few turns to escape if we need to, but I'm hoping it won't have to come to that. So let's... Oh boy, this guy's in trouble.
Your destiny is to die in this corridor.
I can imagine. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have to use another K-pulse, guys. No, we can't do that. And that damn dispersion is causing so much trouble. What should we do? What should we do? We definitely can't fire. K-pulse may be our best shot, and honestly, I'm thinking we may want to use it. We may just want to use the K-pulse for the hell of it. So here we go. Hopefully I don't blow myself up with the K-pulse, but I don't think it'll work. We'll throw the K-pulse grenade. And total miss on everything. And in fact, it just...
Force wall a lot, right?
Yeah, I have force wall as well. I could have used it in that instance if I had not moved so far. But I kind of wanted to get that guy out of here. Let's take a look over here. Okay. Now this is the last chance we have to find an exit, and we will switch to run. This is kind of our runner. And I think if you get 2 more, that's it. That's game. So we're going to try... This is our last chance, guys. And this is also assuming that we don't get shot on the way. And I believe...
On the exit?
It is your turn. Yes, exactly. On this a certain exit.
Okay, I launched the game.
This is true, Rikamiz. I guess we can assume that, and this is only an assumption, I'm not obviously the creator of the game, that these machines have probably been around a lot longer than either humans or aliens, possibly going back many, you know, millions of years. So maybe they've had time to develop these senses, and who knows, you know, how intelligent they really are. Hey, Pat Garrett, you are late, man. That's okay though. We're wrapping up here. We're still in the match, so you're not missing anything. You'll still be able to catch sort of the end part of the match here. See if I can escape.
Wow. That's a lot of troopers in a line.
Yes.
I
not good.
The cables. Seriously? Take that.
Oh dear. How many did you get?
Not
You can
just
see
one
it-
for the moment.
Okay, you can see I'm getting desperate. I'm just trying to make it to that last exit, and if that's not the exit, then we're definitely dead.
Another one.
Oof.
It's over.
It's over. That's it.
Yeah,
All right,
because,
guys.
you probably have less than 4 guys, so you cannot exfiltrate 4 guys.
It's finished. Yeah, I think once I have just 3, it's done.
Yeah, so
Let's
I
see,
think you
we're-
will be there to watch the replay.
Yes, we will. We'll be able to see the ending here, guys. So, guys, Olivier won the first and this game as well. He's absolutely awesome with the machines and just in general a great player. I could have
How many
definitely.
exits did you see?
Only one. We were going
Okay.
to. We were about to get to 2. We're about 1 turn away from getting to the second one. So I was really hoping that I could run there in time, but those machines close in fast. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a look here at Olivier's turn. Let's just take a look, and if you guys have any questions, this is sort of, we're reaching the end of the stream. If you have any questions, we'll do a sort of Q&A answer session afterwards. So feel free to drop them down below, anything like that. Ideas for another stream, feel free. All right, here we go. The end of the humans, and wow, he absolutely closed in on all sides. Got the hit. Great hit there, and there we go, guys. That's all it took, and that's all she wrote. That hurts for sure. Great win, Olivia. That was awesome, man. All right, guys, we're gonna take a look here at the old chat. A lot of you guys showed up, and a lot of great comments, so I appreciate it. And some of you even indulge my machine fantasies, which I also appreciate.
Well, that was great fun, mate. I was a bit lucky. I'm sorry for that.
No, it was still fun to watch. That's what matters. Would you like to add anything, Olivier?
Well, no, I think it's all good. Of course, if people have questions, it's a pleasure to reply. I think you have covered it very well anyway, because it's the 3rd stream you do, right?
Yes, it is, I believe.
So all of the informations are there. Now we are waiting for you guys in the first tournament. Actually, the first tournament is running at the moment.
That's awesome. So when is the first tournament, by the way? Or, so it's already running, but people can still join?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not sure if they can join, but it's a very quick tournament in 2 days. So next week there will be another one already. So.
Okay. That's a good question, Kid Chaos. I'll let Olivier answer that one. Is there progression in the campaign?
Yeah, there's some kind of progression, just in the sense that when you complete one mission, you are able to give a skill point to either your sergeant or your corporal, and you have 5 different areas you can select, like one armor point, for instance, or increase accuracy or the range of the weapon. So that's basically the progression technically. Rest are just like scenarios linked with the main plot, but I mean you cannot see like true links between the scenarios themselves.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay, any other questions, guys? All right, guys. Well, I want to just say thank you so much for joining us for this stream. I hope all of you guys will go out there and purchase Legions of Steel if you haven't already. And obviously, if you have purchased, start practicing, because if one of these tournaments has already happened, we're certain to have another one occur in the future. And I want to see if you guys can do better than Agrippa here, because I certainly did not do a great performance for the Commandos. Avenge me! Avenge me! All right, guys, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Make sure to take a look at the Slytherin channel also on YouTube. Leave some comments, and have an awesome, awesome day.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.